The aftermath of what initially appeared to be a car accident that Egypt's government now believes was far more sinister.
I was shocked, and all cars behind me were on fire. All the people at the back died. Do not let anyone tell you anything else. Everyone died. Mostly they were children.
A speeding car collided with other vehicles outside a cancer hospital in Cairo. The Interior Ministry says there were explosives in the car that were to be used in a terrorist operation.
There was a sound of an extremely loud blast. It was no way two cars crashing. The car must have been rigged with explosives. It was to the extent where, on the other side, the apartments were shaking. They were taking people out, and the other people were melted together. It was a strange situation.
Dozens of people were killed or injured, and patients being treated at the cancer hospital had to be transferred because of damage to the building.
Parts of the ceiling of the hospital were collapsing, and I went out of the room, and people were running everywhere and shouting, and people were collapsing.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's tweeted his condolences to the victims, adding that his government is determined to confront and eradicate what he calls brutal terrorism. His forces are already battling armed groups in the Sinai Peninsula, and there have been several attacks against civilians in Egyptian cities in recent years. Last month, British Airways temporarily suspended flights to Cairo, citing security concerns.
The government doesn't seem to believe that the hospital was the target. It was more an issue of the explosive material wasn't properly secured and was detonated prematurely. But it is of concern, of course, that this much explosive material is brought into the center of Cairo. And the scale of the explosion, the blast area, the fact that there are reports that bodies were projected even into the Nile suggests that it was quite a substantial amount of explosives.
Egypt's Prosecutor General's ordered an investigation into what happened on Sunday night. But for now, this Cairo street has become a crime scene. Alexi, Al Jazeera.